Hello, the one and only Xylophony here with another ARK, Dossier, and we are going over the Baryonyx. In this game, it is the Baryonyx Aquafulgur. Now, this guy's from the early Cretaceous, and fun fact about him, he's piscivorous, which means he eats fish and sea creatures, rather than going after, land creatures, but he's certainly carnivorous. He eats meat, just mostly hunts fish. In fact, he's only aggressive towards creatures that live in the water. If you're just walking around on land and you run into one of these guys, he won't even be interested. So it's not necessarily the most dangerous thing, but it's certainly strong. It's going to have a good amount of damage, a good amount of agility, and if you do get, into trouble with one of them, you'll probably have a bad time. But I think this is going to be a great guy to tame. So let's go into reading this thing right here. So it is the Baryonyx, of course, and in the wild, like the Carnotaurus, Baryonyx Aquafulgur is on the smaller end of the large predators. While not as powerful as some deep-sea predators or Spinosaurus, Baryonyx is an extremely fast swimmer who is still nimble enough to threaten most creatures on the island. So this guy's going to be a really good mid-range, good traveling dinosaur. He's strong, he's agile, and, he can move around in both land and sea. So it's really cool. As you look at him, he kind of looks like a Spinosaurus just without the fin, and he's going to be more around the size of a Carnotaur. So he's going to be really useful to have. Anyway, let's see what else it has. And yet, despite being a fast, dangerous dinosaur, Baryonyx almost exclusively eats fish and other water dwellers. The highly specific metabolism of a Baryonyx seems to allow it to heal wounds almost preternaturally fast, feeding on nutritious fish meat. So it heals really fast, especially when it eats fish. This guy is going to be amazing to travel around on. Even if you take some damage on him, just chomp on some fish, you'll heal up nice and quick. Perhaps this is why Baryonyx rarely attacks land animals. Perhaps. Makes a lot of sense for this guy, especially when he has such a benefit, after going after the fish. Personally, I'm not a big fish eater, but when it comes to this guy, hey, you can have him. So when you domesticate this guy, though, his natural affinity for aquatic predation means that once tamed, it learns how to kill ocean dwellers even more efficiently. Between its speed and power, Baryonyx makes for an ideal choice for anyone interested in frequently moving between water and land, travel with ease, and valuing speed and agility over raw strength. So that's it. When it comes down to it, this guy's going to be great for traveling and pretty safe to keep around with you. As I said, he's probably going to be tough, probably just under the strength of a Carnotaur. And if you tame one of those up, they will certainly allow you to beat anything you come across. So very useful to have these guys. I really plan on having one, especially, using them when you're traveling around the rivers looking for, maybe a Spinosaurus or something else. It'll be amazing to have. But I've always been a fan of the Baryonyx. If you're, new to that concept of a Baryonyx, you let me know. What do you think of this guy? Leave your ideas in the comments down below. And also leave a like on the video if you would. But that's all I have to say about this guy. So, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.